And from the darkness came a bright, shining light, fire in the night, and the Archangel Michael revealed himself to me. I was unafraid. I asked his business. Michael, General of Heaven, wielder of the Holy Flame, said unto me, Son of Adam, son of Eve, thy crime is great, and yet the mercy of my Father is also great. Will you not repent the evil that you have done, and let his mercy wash you clean? And I said to Michael, Not by the one above's grace, but mine own will I live, in pride. Michael cursed me, saying, Then, for as long as you walk this earth, you and your children will fear my living flame, and it will bite deep and savor your flesh. The Book of Nod, The Temptation of Cain, Part 1. Praise Cain! It's 2021 and Los Angeles lays in ashes. A 3-part war threatens to destroy the city, and 6 innocent souls have been caught in the crossfire. Well, not so innocent now that they have been inducted into the world of darkness as the Sabbath's newest foot soldiers. This is Starlight and Smoke, a Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition Sabbath game, and we are Vorpal Tales, bringing you a wide array of the awesomest adventures and the terrifyingest tales of this side of Twitch. If you like horror, and if you're here tonight I suspect you do, check out Acid and Ice, our Alien Chronicle airing on Thursday evenings, a Ravenloft campaign on Friday nights, and our new Mage the Awakening game debuting this Tuesday. Should the mood for Adventure Strike, the Awakening game followed on Wednesdays, and Simba Room on Saturdays. And of course, this weekend is Onyx PathCon. Our brilliant storytellers, story guides, players, and technicians have all been invited to participate. The festivities begin on Friday and include a Technocracy Reloaded Chronicle, which may or may not lead into Victorian Mage. You can also check out any number of panels, and don't forget to drop by our friends at Dork Tales, Gehenna Gaming, Occultist Anonymous, and Plastic Age Plays, who will be doing their own shows and panels as well. And while most regular Vorpal Tales programming is suspended for the con, we will be here right next week, ready to bring more havoc to unbelievers. As a note, this is a vampire game, and those viewers should expect stories soaked in blood and violence along with other adult themes. Viewer discretion strongly encouraged. To start our story tonight, Childer of the Damned, tell us whose skin you'll be wearing.
Right first?
Hey, America. No, I'm up first. I'm sorry. This is America. I'm at Maroon Recluse on Twitter, and this evening I will be playing Dimitri, the homeless vampire who's on the run from someone or something.
Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I shall be playing Billy, the hard of hearing and autistic vampire. Yes, you heard that right. Whose pronouns are also they, them, who is the, oh crud, the clan, the music, the singing. Oh, Children of... Yes, thank you. Wow, brain. Okay. You can find me online at... Changeling Ever, everywhere, because, wow. Okay, yeah. Moving on.
Hi, I'm Harry, aka Slippery Cat, and you can find me a lot of places as that. And I've been playing Justinian, the Salubri, obviously, warrior path.
Hello, my name is Jared, and I will be playing Drew, the very creepy Cappadocian.
Hello everybody, I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and tonight I am playing Nora Cannon, La Sombra, and Priest of Cain, or in training.
You're a priest, you've got the dot.
Yes.
And I am Eldritch Echoes Online, playing Hasa Marino. The shady as fuck vampire is also the war leader.
Thank you. Ever, would you please grace us with a recap of last week's shenanigans?
Indeed, I do so love shenanigans. Billy and Justinian awaken in the Haven after the sun sets. Awakening is a relative term, of course. Instead of feeling refreshed, oh my god, they simply just open their eyes. The old mortal comforts of rest are gone. Justinian attempts to look through Hassam's pockets, looking for ID or anything to shed light on his mysterious persona. He finds nothing outside of a few spent shell casings and a bad feeling. Ooh, swiper, no swiping! Billy quotes the cop's theme song. Bad boys, what you gonna do? The rest of the pack awakens. They discuss what transpired the previous night, noting that Billy can supernaturally project their voice very far and very powerfully. Drew's phone rings. It's his wife. He doesn't answer. The initial voicemail is calm, asking why he never came home last night. Next is frantic. Drew! They found your car! What happened to you? He paces back and forth, proclaiming to need to do something about his wife, who is a high up in the FBI. Drew. And no, we're not killing her. Nora asks for the phone. Hesitant, Drew gives it to Hussam. He takes the SIM card out and breaks it. Justinian still doesn't feel safe. Hussam shows Nora on his tablet that he recently purchased the place next door. If there's trouble, go there. The Haven is full of props, musical instruments, and real alcohol. Hussam claims the sniper rifle and dismantles it down into a duffel. They decide to hide the rest of the weapons and other important assets under the stage. Dmitri finds bags of pills there as he's tidying up and checking site security. He keeps the drugs on his person for later. Billy discovers a text from their boss asking to cover a shift. Nora gets a message from her lawyer for an upcoming court date. A second anonymous message is advising her to go to the cathedral for training as the pack's spiritual leader. As Nora is heading out, she runs into a high as a kite club kid looking for Drew. Nora brings Drew, who does not recognize the man. He introduces himself as Istvan Zantosa, a servant to Lady Maria, Drew's sire. Drew asks what she wants. Lady Maria believes the fate of Clan Cappadocia rests in his hands. She picked you because you're special, Istvan says, unable or perhaps unwilling to divulge more. Drew asks where he can find the lady. Istvan says that's not possible as she has many enemies and only recently risked exposure to create Drew. Nora asks about what happened to our sniper's body after she was shot in the head. Her body didn't dissolve like the tiger-clawed man on the train. From one moment to the next, she had disappeared. No one seems to know. Nora asks Istvan, "What kills us?" Istvan responds, "Sunlight is the big one. Fire is bad. Cutting off the head?" Nora asks, "What about a large caliber bullet to the head?" Istvan responds, "Torpor. Long sleep. Takes a while to heal." Nora glances at Hussam knowingly. Billy asks Istvan, "What are you?" Istvan responds, "I'm a ghoul. We stay young, get some of your power when we drink blood. We perform tasks for you during the day, for instance." He goes on to warn Drew about the Giovanni, mobsters controlled by vampires. Assholes who betrayed the Cappadocians. Dmitri is told that, sorry, he already has enemies. Istvan explains that the one who died trying to turn him was a former celebrity named Ambrose and part of a pack called Hollywood Forever. His friends are pissed and blame Dmitri for his death. Drew asks Istvan why Lady Maria chose him. She's revealed to have a strong connection to magic and was aware of Drew's apparent connection to the dead. This is something that interests her. Beyond that, Istvan didn't understand her explanation. Justinian asks why he was chosen to be turned and describes his sire. He's told, excitedly, that he will be killing wizards. Istvan points to his forehead. Did you get the thing yet? Justinian blinks, confused. Drew tries to figure out the particulars to fake a funeral for himself. Istvan says he will just find someone who looks like him, kill them, and put the body where people can find it. Billy asks if Istvan can assist them with their work situation and mimics making a drink. Billy, make coffee. Dimitri, barista! I am good at this game. Istvan asks, do you want me to tell them you got into a car accident? Suicide note? Billy declines and just asks to tell their friends that Mom and Dad moved me. Istvan agrees to keep things vague so that no one asks too many questions. Istvan then asks, anything else? Billy responds, my fish! Justinian delegates another task to Istvan to go to the watch shop, use his key and password to take all the watches and bring them back to the Haven. Untraceable money. With Drew's approval, Istvan accepts this task. Istvan cautions the pack not to reveal themselves to anyone as vampires, or they will be killed. Second Inquisition, aka vampire hunters, or even Layla will have them killed if exposed. Nora cautions not to ask too much help from Drew's servant, else they owe him and his sire. Justinian reveals he was a snitch and put into witness protection. Nora points out that, in addition to the FBI, the US Marshals could be a problem. The pack decides to focus on faking Justinian's death in order to rid the pack of potential entanglements with the Marshals. Drew offers to use his connections to the medical examiner's office to cover up any subsequent autopsies. He researches the medical groups in an attempt to ramp up eventual control over them. Nora professes to take care of her own affairs, saying that the group needs to have a presence in the real world and with the living. When she leaves the Haven, Nora and the others feel the pull of the vinculum bond they share with each other, strain uncomfortably when apart. Hossam contacts people he had smuggled out of the country previously and arranges to take Billy out hunting. One is a young, attractive Iranian woman, and the other is an older man who smells of old books. The two offer to supply them with their blood. Billy accepts. Afterwards, they break out some oranges and watch a movie with captions, Queen of the Damned. Nora walks back to the manor house and knocks on the door, watches the door open on its own accord. She discovers a complicated pulley system composed of bones, sinew, etc. Nora mutters, too much effort at being creepy. She finds a foot-long rat in the corner that scampers upstairs. She notices many dark brown stains around the area, broken glass, pottery. She follows the rat upstairs into a room. Layla and Raphael emerge and congratulate her on being proactive with her training. They lament the ones who died downstairs. Nora decides to say, no initiative. Disappointing. I assume you have a lot to teach me. Layla tells Nora to enjoy these nights before codependencies take precedence. Raphael leads Nora into another room where he questions her. He then proceeds to tell Nora about Cain, the antediluvians, etc. She's told of the 13 Childer, the 3 antediluvians, and how many, enslaved of their Childer, turned on Cain and later became heads of clans. Talk turns to Gehenna, when the elders awaken and re-emerge into the world. The Sabbat trains to prepare for the antediluvians' awakening so that they can destroy them. Some have already died, and this is good. 3 down, 9 more to go. Raphael then teaches her how to perform the ritual of blood that the pack experienced initially, how to collect it and infuse it with a blessing, and so on. Nora has one more trial remaining to pass that Layla is working on before she's considered full Sabbat. Raphael gives Nora what looks like an old cigar box. Inside there are really, really old handwritten pages with inclusions from various people. A copy of the Book of Nod. Moving on, Nora sees a large corkboard with a map of LA, with annotations listed in Layla's room. She studies the corkboard silently and still. Nora notices that there's emphasis on roadways from LA to San Fernando. The vanity here is covered in fragrances, cosmetics, and Nora notices she doesn't have a reflection anymore. Layla offers Nora the ability to tame the beast inside, talks about Camarilla fake who they are, compares that to how they struggle with Cain's dark gift, the hunger and the power. She invites Nora to indulge for now and come back so that she can be taught how to control it. Nora thanks her mentor and heads back out. Before she can leave, Layla tosses her a set of keys for the sedan out front. Parting gift. Nora searches the car thoroughly, looking for anything potentially incriminating. Finds a tracking device and leaves it there, smiling. Nora then catches up on news for the past few days. Here's no mention of what occurred at the train yard. Billy and Hossam return in his Bugatti. Istvan is back at the Haven and in a nice car. He brings inside an aquarium where the betta fish is swimming angrily. Billy checks on fish. The aquarium is the closest thing to a natural habitat, live plants, and so on. Istvan delivers a Ziploc full of SIM cards and a message for Dimitri. His sire wants to talk to him and his pack. Since it's a pack thing, everyone is going. Nora insists. The pack drives to the LA River, which is a large concrete dish with 6 inches of water in it. 5 very different looking other vampires are there, smoking. Dimitri has a vague notion of the ones gathered. Billy recognizes Astrid as the one who sired them. She is referred to here as Vampire Mommy. They introduce themselves as a pander clan called Joe's Kids and gather around Dimitri to ask with interest what he's manifested so far. Dimitri appears confused with talk of disciplines. Hossam describes what he did on the train assault, intriguing them further with Dimitri. The Panders talk about how they are like Dimitri in that they manifested powers as well after being turned in the same manner. They offer the others a way out of the connection to the antediluvians by performing a similar process on them. When Gehenna arrives, they say, those with their blood won't be targeted by the elders. The pack discerns collectively that the Panders mistakenly believe that their process is not harmful for the rest of the Shovelheads. They refuse, based on the fact that they already have protection and don't want to risk death or losing their clan abilities. Billy interjects, "You lie." Nora says, "No, Billy, they're delusional." The Panders claim to have an in with the sheriff's department and offer that connection in exchange for a heads up the next time they create Childer. Dimitri thanks them for the chat and the pack leaves. Back at the Haven, Drew makes plans to go to a graveyard and go shopping for ghosts. Nora chats with Hossam privately. The two discuss closing off loose ends. Drew's wife, Jacqueline, and Justinian's handler at the U.S. Marshals. Justinian gives Billy a very special watch. They hold it to their ear. It ticks, talks, and chimes ever so nicely.
Okay, thank you so much for recapping Ever, and thank you, Eric, for taking notes. So, you all rise again the next evening. Please mark off another blood point from your character sheets.
Well, okay, I can do that.
Okay. So, same order of awakening as before, since no one has gained nor lost any humanity. Is there anything that the exceptionally humane would like to do in the 5 to 10 minutes that you have before your companions awaken?
Billy's gonna go and poke each one, see if they can do anything to wake them up, just to see how this works. Poke, 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 poke,
Okay.
poke, poke.
We'll say that you are leaning over Nora when Nora wakes up. So, Nora, you wake up to a face full of Billy.
It is
Okay.
it is impolite to touch someone when they are sleeping.
Okay. I just wanted to double check that no one was gonna try picking someone else's pockets.
Again?
I'm not there this time, so Harry can't do nothing.
Alright, so, Drew, your phone rings, and it is a string of text messages from Istvan in the absolute worst text speak that you can imagine. Good evening. I thought you would be waking up right now. Just so you know, I found someone who looked like you, killed him to make it look like a car accident, threw the body in someone's backyard swimming pool. It was discovered a few hours ago. Gross and waterlogged, but with all of your papers on it. But the cops think they found you, and your wife is going to be at the morgue in a couple hours to identify you.
Out of character. Hold on. This dumbass texted all of that? Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not going to respond because this is a burner phone, correct? Is this like a safe phone that I can actually talk on?
Yes, this is, remember, like, he handed,
SIM cards.
yeah, there's a baggie full of SIM cards.
Okay. So I'll say thank you and make sure you delete the conversation right after this. We don't want to make any more loose ends. I also tell him, and I'm like, I'm going to basically tell him about my will. I want you to hold off on the will just yet. I don't want to hand it out just yet. So see
Remind
if
me
you
about
can...
the will?
What?
Remind me about the will, please.
Well, I most like when I was alive, I probably did have like some sort of will arranged for my family and stuff like that. So I would basically tell him, be like, I don't want to give it to him just yet, basically. If that
Okay.
makes any sense.
Although theoretically, your wife would have access to your will.
Okay, then never mind.
Unless, like, you're really suspicious of her in ways that you have not yet mentioned.
No, you're right. 100%.
Okay. Nora, you also get a text message.
Okay.
It is from the same unknown number. Are your friends better suited to combat, diplomacy, or blackmail?
I kind of look around. I think about Hassam, who's not there. Blackmail with a side of violence.
Okay. And there is no answer. There is no immediate answer.
Okay. I apologize. So I know we have a couple of plot lines. Is there anything like we are supposed to be doing, like we are pressed to do, like immediately?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the graveyard.
No, I think he means, do we have a story point we're supposed to be
Oh,
chasing?
gotcha.
Like, because there was something I was going to ask the group, but I can't remember before I, in character, ask.
This is your sandbox.
Perfect. So
You could conceivably tell Layla to go fuck herself and go rogue.
Well, no, I'm okay. So to you, the storyteller, I want to do what Layla told me, which was the first thing was indulge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping if I can get the group together, we spend the evening indulging.
Okay.
So I want to skim through a couple of these pages. First thing when I wake up, I'll spend some time kind of like going through the Book of Nod pages and see if I can find like a passage that talks about, you know, indulgence, if it's there.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going for the lore books.
Deep cuts coming your way.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for everyone to wake up. Hassam, do you come back to us anytime remotely soon upon waking up?
I imagine that depends entirely on what Fearless Leader sends me in the side shortly.
Gotcha.
Or
Okay.
doesn't.
I have not received anything from you.
No, but you are also his better half? Superior half?
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah, there we are.
I was traveling that weekend. I almost died in the Arizona desert. It fried a couple brain cells.
Oh no.
True story.
Yeah. Oh, don't leave the 10 kids. Don't.
Don't.
No matter what Google Map is trying to tell you about shortcuts. Anyway, so you find one quote.
Okay.
When Nosferatu was found indulging his tastes in foul ways with his own childer, Cain laid his hand on Nosferatu and told him that he would forever wear his evil, and twisted his visage.
Perfect. So I'll gather everyone around. Before we do that, though, we'll handle Hassam's waking up. See if he has to do anything. But good. Nosferatu, okay. So, do you want me to
Yeah,
do
so
that?
go ahead and gather most of your pack around.
Okay. If everybody would be kind enough for me, please come to there's like an open area in our garage, or we're underneath a club, right?
No, it's a trailer.
It's a trailer.
Like a tiny little movie set.
Oh,
almost.
okay.
Yeah.
With the stage.
Everyone, step outside for me. Step outside, and if you would meet me out there, something we should. I've learned a lot, and I want to share it with you.
Billy looks
Do
at
you
you.
want to go outside?
I see this as an opportunity because we are going out. I'm also going to grab this like a rope with like and like bottles are all tied across the rope, and it's gonna like hang around me like a sash, and then I'm gonna go out. Just empty glass bottles.
What is your fascination with bottles? I don't. All right, you put the dead people in the bottle, and then you throw it.
Ghost!
Yes, give it that. I'm also going to be doing some experimenting with the ghosts this time.
That sounds
Now that I-
terrifying. Okay.
I'm sure it will be.
You fucked the ghost?
No. But I've always wondered what that'd be like.
Oh no. No.
From outside. I asked everyone to join me, please.
Okay, come on, it's Judge Judy time. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. Like,
want to
okay,
make her
Mr.
angry.
Bossy.
As they're coming out, you hear, and I'll just like point them to seats. I swear.
Assigned seating? Okay.
Nora! Why?
That's a good question, Billy. Thank you for asking. Last night, before we slept, I was made available a lot of information about our current situation. Now, I know not all of you have fully wrapped your heads around this. I have not fully wrapped my head around this either. But the more we can learn, the easier that we will be able to transition into whatever this is for us going forward. We are connected to a certain degree, and that connection, I've been told, will only grow stronger, so we're going to have to deal with each other one way or the other. Everything has systems and rules and hierarchies. Structure keeps everything together. Now, whether I look at I'll focus on Dimitri for this one. Now, whether you break those rules and that structure, Justinian, or manipulate it to your own ends before then seeing how it can benefit you or protect you, you have to learn the rules. Learn them to break them, learn them to exploit them. Here's where we're at. I will be taught, and then I will teach you. And then we will see where this takes us. Does that make sense to everybody?
Sure.
Sounds fine.
Excellent. First, we all have a hunger, something we've never experienced before, something we're still getting used to. What is the best way to get used to something? Some say exposure, and that's what I've been told works best. And then I'll read that passage. Nosferatu fed, gave in to his indulgence. Overindulged with that of his childer, and was cursed for it. We cannot fall to this. We must indulge now, early, before the hunger is too much and the indulgence overtakes us, so that we can control it. We have been tasked, we have been told, we have been ordered to indulge. So in the name of Cain, tonight, we finally meet who we are now and indulge. Are you ready for that?
Is this school?
Sunday school. It is like really fucked up Sunday school.
Bible?
Sunday school.
And there
Bible
goes my vote.
school?
It's a leg. It's a leg.
Ugh.
Glad I'm not the only one who's,
Well,
realizing how fucked up this all is.
definitely a new subject to me, so I guess in a way, yeah, we are in school learning this new life. So,
Correct.
yeah.
Billy, you went to regular school, correct? For a while, I imagine?
Deaf school.
Deaf school. After that, did you continue going to classes to teach you things about how to live and how to get a job and work through that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Think of this like that. This is a lesson or a course on how to move on with your life. And we're all learning together.
It definitely uses.
Okay.
Perfect. We're all new to this, Billy. We're all learning together. We're connected, all of us. Yes.
Family?
So,
New
Yes.
family.
Our new family.
Nora says we are all connected, and you all feel that same sense of unease that I left my wallet at home. Because Sam's not here.
Where did Sam go, by the way?
Sam, you awaken in luxury, amenities abound. A woman waits for you. She's wearing what looks to be a business suit of some type, though of a far more revealing cut than you'd expect to see in any boardroom. And she's leaning back, smoking a cigarette, and just says, "Report."
Better than expected. They, maybe not all of them, but most of them will be adequate to excellent servants of Cain. Sabat has chosen wisely. Hopefully they're not wasted resources. They have much value beyond surface appearance. Most of them. There's one that concerns me. He has an obsession only with himself and the things he cares about. Not sure how easily they'll be able to turn him to the ways of Cain. Or make him a tool.
You should know everything you need to know about desires.
Correct.
Have you acquired
will-
any power?
Yes.
How much?
War leader.
Good.
In the eye of... Insert NPC name here because I'm terrible at notes when I'm not the GM. Person you're dressed as.
Layla.
And the eye of Layla. I'm not her childer, but I have her attention. And her childer is exceptional and definitely will be an asset to Sabat. Already knows how to play the game.
Good. Well, Layla is a worthy adversary.
Yes.
Do you need anything?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Good. I assume they'll be missing you at some point.
Yes, I'm sure the poll has insinuated itself by now. They're all awake at this stage.
Huh.
I also think that Nora will definitely be the easiest to transition away from makes a face humanity and onto our road.
Good. Let me know if you need anything with regard to that as well.
Of course. It's all for you. Slight sarcasm. But not entirely.
It's all for us, isn't it? Feel free to avail yourself of the amenities here.
Pointedly look in the eye. All the amenities.
This is your haven as long as it is mine.
No. He's saying he wants to fade to black with her.
Oh, okay. Yes, fade to black.
And then return to the group.
All right. So that would be about an hour and a half after sunset. Sam finally shows up.
And when he does, because he's on the same wavelength with Nora, he's not wearing his normal gear. He looks like he's dressed to go out. In a very expensive leisure suit. 2021 version of a leisure suit.
Nice of you to finally join us.
You
Traffic.
were where?
Never take insert whichever highway is the worst in California. I forget. Here.
Why?
Well, shit. What's with the suit?
Going out, aren't we?
How'd you know that?
Where did you go?
Aren't you-
What, would you not sleep
aren't
in
you-
here?
Aren't you in? She's our spiritual leader. You should be in tune with her. I could smell the desire to play last night, couldn't you? So let's play, Nora.
Well, I'm not exact. I'm kind of new to this, so yeah. I don't even know what I'm supposed to have a connection with, other than my maybe sire, but that's about it.
With us.
Rainbow connection.
I don't think
No,
there's
I'm not saying I don't feel that connection. It's foreign to me, and it's.
Look to Billy. We won't be singing songs about rainbows.
And then I actually finished my thought because I was waiting for Fearless Leader to give me accurate information. I had to go to Malibu to my old place to pick up some stuff, and the 405-101 interchange was shut down, so I had to go a long way around to Mulholland with a fucking nightmare. And if you look that up, apparently it's true.
Wasn't this
Yes.
Wasn't this an SNL sketch for like 10 years?
Yes, it was.
Although, Nora, when Sam mentions the 405-101 interchange, you remember that was marked and notated very heavily on Layla's map.
Interesting.
Can I call for like I don't know if it would be a subterfuge roll to see if Dimitri notices that if Hossam is just making shit up, that's easily believable?
I'll be nice and tell you you don't have to roll. I'm not. I did come from Malibu. That was not a lie.
No, I mean like the reasons for him being out there, that not sleeping.
Oh, I
in
didn't
the
tell you
haven.
while I was out there. I told you where I came from. And that I had to pick up.
Oh.
Oh, I said I had to pick up stuff from my place. Also true.
Take me
but
out
could empathy,
tonight.
just, yeah. I see what Eric's trying to do.
All right. So this is actually one of the big elements
I'm not
of playing
opposed to it.
Sabbat.
And I'm not against an opposed roll, though, Eric. Sorry, I didn't mean to apply that. Carry on.
Okay. Like, this is one of the big things about Sabbat, is learning how to lie while still telling the truth. But you can make an opposed roll if you would like.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, he
Yeah, I'm okay
has
with it.
manipulation up the yin yang, so it's like,
Yes, I
a
do.
liar be able will a liar be able to spot another liar?
So that would be manipulation subterfuge versus perception empathy.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. So I'm probably gonna blow that one.
5 successes.
Yeah, there's no way in hell. Even if I roll all 10s, I don't think I can beat that.
All 10s would beat it, unless you only have 2 dice.
I have 3. I thought it was a
All 10s would
manipulation
beat it.
versus manipulation, but okay. Oh.
I did manipulation and subterfuge.
Nothing. I
Nothing.
don't think I got anything.
Totally being honest to you. We're family, right?
Yeah,
Totally.
so like that initial moment of suspicion sort of enters your mind, but then you realize you no longer have that missing wallet feeling. Sam's here, everything's great.
Okay.
I would like to roll that actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was empathy plus,
Perception.
and the difficulty is 6.
I'm making a roll because I'm already assuming that that he's full of shit. I don't trust this guy.
Yeah, but the blood inside you,
Yeah.
he's cool.
A 9 and a 10.
Not enough.
Okay, you can re-roll the 10.
Well,
9.
Okay, I'm actually
Still
really
not
good
enough.
at manipulation.
It is not manipulation for you, it is perception.
Oh, perception. I'm not terrible at that either. Let's see. Perception, empathy, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 10s explode, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 2 successes. Terrible.
Not enough.
Okay. So, Nora, you have a Night of Indulgence plan. This is correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So I figured, maybe when if Esteban comes around, like, or we could message. I don't know exactly. Well, forget it. Just like, so, what is it that everyone would like to do? If we are indulging, let's indulge. Just understand what that means. Are we all clear exactly what it is that I'm saying?
Looks at Drew when Nora says that and says, "We're not doing shit with ghosts." That's not what she means.
He wants to fuck ghosts. Did you know this? It is disgusting.
That is fucking weird.
Oh,
I don't kink shame.
just saying. I've never
So
tried it.
we're all
Don't
into weird
shoot
shit.
it till you try it.
Ghosts need love too.
Okay, we're all into weird shit. We're drinking blood. Okay, I get it.
I think we should go to a club.
A
Lots of
club?
provocative dancing. No one will be questioning.
No.
That's what I think.
Dancing is not the indulgence I think that Nora's
Loud.
No.
Club's a good place to start, probably.
Billy has said no.
Okay.
Too loud?
Loud.
Loud.
Hey, Sophie.
Okay.
Billy.
Just a suggestion.
Billy.
Yes.
You were able to throw your voice, right?
Yes. Why?
I'm just curious if the sound might be different for you now. You're remembering your old life, are you not?
True. Maybe I'll try.
That's all we ask.
Kitty.
This is Sophie. This is Jane's stinky gremlin cat. I love her so much. And she's only just started liking me. She used to bite me anytime I touched her. But now, this weekend, she's been sweet as can be. Mwah.
Turns around and bites your face.
Right.
Yeah, I was worrying she was going to do that right when I said that.
All right.
I'll text Layla, actually.
Okay. What are you gonna text her?
Know any good clubs? Question mark.
Okay. She will text you 3 separate addresses.
Okay. I'll just mark the first one, and that's where we'll go. Quick search, internet search. What are these places? Are they actual clubs, or are these like abandoned warehouses? Is this an opening scene to Blade situation?
So
The
the
answer is
first
yes.
2, they have Facebook pages and Instagrams. They are all goth clubs. And tonight's 80s night at one of them.
Okay.
The third one is extremely exclusive, invite only. But you've got a pretty good feeling you'll end up on the guest list.
I look at our crew, and I look at Dimitri, and how does Justinian dress?
Right now, he's dressed kind of in like a preppy, sort of casual type thing, but he can definitely clean up. A lot of his business is, conducted in smoky clubs with suits and ties.
And Drew is still wearing his
Yep.
mortician's.
Shirt tie.
And I know Hassam has like a $30,000 suit on, I imagine.
Yeah, but when I see you eyeballing them, just look at you pointedly, pull my wallet out, open it, American Express black on the front. Eyebrow goes up, shopping first.
Dimitri,
Oh, yeah.
you ever been to a tailor?
I do not like her music, no. Oh, you mean the place where you get... No.
When you say exclusive, does this seem like...
You had damn well better be goth royalty in Los Angeles to get into this club.
goth royalty? Okay. it still seems like it's a goth club, though, right? Like, it's going to be
Yes.
clubbing. Okay, all right. Okay, good. Yeah. All right.
Which club are we going to, Nora?
For about a half a second, I look at, we should start small. We're indulging. And then I'll type in the third address, and I'll show everyone a picture. We're going here this evening.
No, just the place.
Seems fancy.
This looks like a little bit.
And then we go got these people out with an unlimited spending budget.
What's your wealth at?
5.
Or resources? Jeez.
The old max before Rich Bastards got it.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
now
be
I'm looking at
sexy.
6. Yeah, we can make that happen, Billy.
Yeah, so...
I guess we don't have to play that scene, but yeah, I would buy them whatever Nora wants them to look like.
I just say we goth them up.
Yeah, you find a really pretentious goth boutique in West Hollywood. There's a lot of like skull jewelry that's real skulls, which may or not be ethically sourced. Yeah. Plastic, leather, it's got it all. You all get gothed up, including makeup.
With an emphasis on sex appeal for Billy.
Yes.
All this money and you dress all in black? I don't understand.
Who says it's all black? And I turn Dimitri towards Cyber Goth section.
Oh yeah. This all definitely, so in the cybergoth section they've got to have the black lights so you see all the glowy stuff.
This is very weird for session. Okay.
Dimitri, is that more your style?
Yes, this is fine.
Get this-
We're going
get
to a
this
club,
man a-
right? This
get
is
this
not
ma-
like the Ritz-Carlton.
Get this man a gas mask and all those glow sticks. All of them,
I am
please.
breathing perfectly. I mean, wait a minute. I don't need to guess.
Dimitri.
Look at the tailor, and I'm like, and if he's gonna go Cyber Goth, fix the hair.
Yes.
Full locks.
Yep.
Yeah, the clerk is someone who cultivates this air of I fucking hate you, but you pick
As
up
you'd
pretty
expect in
clearly
any
that's part of the
pretentious store.
kayfabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dimitri is cyberpunk. I'm glad we've established this.
That hat,
Cybergoth.
Billy, makes anyone sexy. The hat by itself just makes even me sexy. Not that way. It only
Nice.
works. It only works the other way.
No. Keep it turned.
No. We're pushing product here, Steve.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Tilt it down a little bit.
Yeah, there it is.
More
Nice.
Bill hats, man. Hell yeah.
Definitely plus one
Nope.
to appearance.
Nope. There.
Now you just
Not
like
a-
the wing.
It's not a bad look. It's-
All right, so your whole crew gets gothed up, some more or less reluctantly than others, and you make your way. And so this is on the outskirts of Hollywood, like the really popular area of Hollywood. And so from the outside, this is just a plain red brick building. The windows all have that milky white that old glass sometimes has. They're all barred. But you do see every so often small groups, 2 or 3 people will trickle in, and they'll go around the back where there are a couple bouncers and watching. You see that they are checking IDs and asking, are you on the list?
So how do you want to do this? Do we want to bribe them?
No, Nora just tells them who invited us.
Yeah, I tell them, fall in line. And
Alright.
I will just walk up like I belong there.
Name and ID?
I'll start with Nora Cannon.
Welcome, Miss Cannon. And without even checking the other IDs, they just unclip a velvet rope and wave the whole group in.
Damn right.
Bundle of influence is so nice.
Yes.
I'm on the list.
And I just stroll in, like, and I just make sure to, like, tell them, just like, remember, you belong here. We own this place.
Okay.
We own this shithole? Oh, fuck.
And I just march in.
Before, like, I'm gonna go in, and I actually want to see if there are any other vampires around us. I want to basically check for life, see if anyone dead.
Do you have aspects?
I do, but I didn't put any dots in it.
Oh, that sucks.
Fine then.
I will give you a perception awareness roll.
Okay. That's better anyways.
Although, it is going to be tricky because there's, like, it's very dark, there's a fog machine going, there's flashing lights, so your difficulty will be 8 for this one.
Oh, difficulty 6, result is... Oh, never mind. That difficulty 8. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Do we get a puppy bonus?
3 successes.
Yeah, do we get a bluebell bonus? Oh no, bluebell, don't slip. Oh no. Oh, poor
I think
bluebell.
Bluebell has made her thoughts on that clear. So, with, that many successes, as far as you can tell, most of the people here appear to be human. So again, it is very dark. There are 2 bars on either side of the room. It's foggy, it's misty, there's flashing lights. You see over there, there's like a girl wearing nothing but tape, chained up to a St. Andrew's cross with someone doing a demonstration. People are... Oh, it's that kind of place. Billy. So you can interpret this however you want for your character, but you walk in here and you just have a response to the music that has never really happened to you before. So you feel more connected to the beat and the song and everything that's going on. And you might still feel overwhelmed by the crowds because there are a lot of people here. But the music itself, no matter how loud it gets, does not overwhelm you.
Billy just starts dancing, kind of, like, as best as they can. They're not really a dancer, they're, more of a singer. But, they just kind of dance in their own area. Whenever someone gets a little too close, they just kind of edge away, just enjoying the music. They're not too bothered by the people because the music's more important.
Yeah, and all of you are enjoying a fair amount of attention from the club goers here. There's just something about you that draws mortals in this place like moths to flames.
I am probably... So I am probably going to kind of go on the dance floor, and I am still a rather young guy, so I know what it's like. I have gone to a club before recently and stuff like that, so obviously with my wife, blah 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 blah, and I just start dancing, let the music take me.
Okay. What's everyone else up to? You dancing? Are you prowling? Are you watching the shows?
I mean, go ahead, just okay. It's been 10 minutes. I've already got 2 girls and a guy, and we're off in a private room somewhere indulging.
Okay.
I'll be on the prowl.
I
The sooner
invite- I
can get
invite
this
Nora.
over with.
Alright, so there's no real private rooms here, but no one cares.
I'm not Justinian. To me, that means the corner. That table in the back.
I was gonna
Sure.
say, like, it's
No shame.
probably not very well lit. A lot of places
Also,
along the alcoves.
My
or whatever.
character doesn't care who's watching. Yeah, I invite Norris to the bite orgy. And I picked him up. I walked right up to him like, to make out with a vampire. It's goth club.
Yeah, you managed to find the people who are most into that. So, are you specifically looking for people who are high? Are you specifically looking for people who are drunk? Are you specifically looking for people who are sober?
Nora indicated this is about indulgence, so every one of them is on something different, and it's hard. It's hard shade.
Okay. So, as you sample their blood, the drugs and intoxicating substances that they are on, you are now on. So the feeling is still muted. It's not like a full high. It's almost like a contact high, but those feelings are still there. Those feelings and sensations are still present.
Me, while I'm dancing, I'm gonna kind of survey the dance floor if I could, and I want to try to find someone that's like rather sickly, you know. They have like maybe a little bit of a cold or stuff like that.
Okay. Give me perception medicine.
Perception medicine.
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I can't realize enough of that. You still want this at difficulty 8?
This one will be 7.
7? Okay. I got a 4.
4
Oh, wait.
successes?
It still says difficulty 8. Can I re-roll that, or? I know, we'll just
Let's
stick with the
see.
4. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, alright, we'll just carry that forward because 4 successes is more than what you need. So you see someone with track marks up and down their arms, and then you see another person who their cheekbones look very sunk and their eyes look hollow, and you can tell that's not an effect that they're doing with makeup. This person has some sort of chronic harmful disease.
He's gonna say fuck it, and he's gonna go for the diseased one. He's gonna.
Okay.
If it's a girl, he's
Let's
going
go.
to kind of like dance with her and all that.
Let's see. Give me.
Well, even if it's a guy, I'd still dance with him.
All
You
right.
don't care.
Even it's a girl. Oh, goodness. Even it's a girl, odd it's a guy. 'Cause
Doesn't
boys
matter.
are weird.
He doesn't care.
Even. You find a very cute, perky goth girl.
Me?
Yes, you.
Like I said, I'd still dance with him provocatively, and then right at the right moment, just sink my fangs right into her. Very seductively, stuff like that.
Okay. So, I will give you this one for free. You feel the urge to bite her. Sam is definitely having his own bite and share-a-thon in the corner, but he's doing it, not on the dance floor
Okay.
in the middle of a whole bunch of people. So, sinking your fangs into her in this public place,
Okay.
probably a bad plan.
then yeah, I would probably just like, hey, let's go over here. Blah blah blah. Yeah, basically doing what Sam did, just with this girl, whatever guy.
Yeah, you can bring her over to where Sam is.
That's what I'll do. I'll bring her over to where Sam is.
Okay. Yeah.
Light orgy
and
at
so...
Sam's.
Pretty much.
Oh, I remember that Halloween. I mean, wait, what? Yeah, so you bite her, kind of like in a discreet place, make it look like you're making out with her. And there's something off about her blood.
Okay. Ah. Neil.
Do you mind if I ask a question very quickly, kind of on your behalf?
Go for it.
Well, I just want to make sure I don't want to step on Jared's toes.
Go ahead.
Would you be able to use medicine to tell what that's going on with her blood? You're a doctor, right?
Yeah, I could probably at least figure out.
Yeah, I will roll you some of your 4 successes from the earlier roll forward. Yeah, you wanted someone who is sick, and they are sick, and their blood is loaded with tons of medicine.
Oh. Wow.
You brought this person over to my table?
Sure, yeah, I did.
You did?
Not the drugs Sam's trying to do.
Apparently
Actually, trigger warning in advance. I'm going to count to 5 for the audience. Hassam sees what's going on and sees you, like, sampling the blood and then, like, eyebrow furrowing and then realization. It sounds like crack marks. Pale. Kind of lethargic.
Oh,
Somebody
so
said you're into
Clarify.
fucking ghosts? Why don't you start with a dead body? Killer, have your way with it. Indulge. You're not a human anymore. Don't act like one. That's what the psalm tells you.
I
This
guess.
one's done anyways.
Yeah. I was just thinking that myself. She don't have much time. And that's what I'll do.
one
The
assumes
psalm
he will
smiles.
not do it
Right here.
club
In the
itself.
club.
No, obviously, no.
No, but Hassan brought his car. Come on, let's go. Hassan will assist Drew with this task.
Okay. Yeah, so your new friend is very impressed by Sam's Bugatti. So we'll light up a clove cigarette. Offer both of you one.
Take it. While we sit in the special back seat that hopefully she doesn't notice the seats are covered. In a clear coat layer.
Got that industrial strength Scotch Garden.
Exactly. Sam is an assassin after all.
Wait, you got the back seat? You got a special Bugatti with back seats.
I mean, it's. Well, yeah. I'll tell you later. Don't want to waste time on the scene, but yeah. It's custom.
Okay.
The whole thing converts
so-
into a bed.
Transformer.
Iconic.
Just the inside.
All right. So, yeah, not to draw this out
Yeah.
too much. This person makes a lot of allusions to know you only live once, gotta make the best of the time you've got. You can tell whatever they have, it's terminal.
Ugh. Do you want me to describe it, or?
I
Isn't-
don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Fade to black's probably best here.
Yeah, I
considering
agree.
what's about to happen. However,
Yes.
I'm sure there's a consequence in dice.
Oh yes.
For one of
so,
Yep.
it specifically says savored exsanguination is 3 on the hierarchy of sins. I feel that's very much like what this was. So go ahead and give me a conscience roll, a difficulty 8.
Conscience roll, man.
Yeah, it's one of your virtues.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I got it.
Oof.
Come on. Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
Critical failure.
That's not good.
That's a box.
Crit fail.
Hey!
Hassam is well pleased.
All right. So, you lose a point of humanity.
Okie doke.
You lose a conscience dot.
Oh, God. Oh,
And
God.
and you gain a derangement.
Ooh. This is getting great. Okay.
Thank you, Narf.
Narf, you just broke
amazing.
me in chat on this. Oh my gosh.
Okay, with my derangement.
I will tell you later. For
Okay.
now, a couple things happen. You end up with a dead body in your arms. You look up through the Shadowlands, and you see this woman that you've just killed. Sort of, it looks like she's wrapped in like a big plastic coat. And you see what looks like a Grim Reaper just like try and go for her, try and grab her. You think you hear her scream, but you see her. Looks like she got away.
Huh. That's bad for you.
2 weeks of surviving that, and she's coming for your head.
Wow.
Worth it.
When I see that, I'm like, I released her. She's no longer suffering.
Oh, that's how we're playing this.
Sprinting from
she's-
monsters. I took away the suffering.
She's out of the bubble that she was trapped in, and she looks up and down, and she's like, "You killed me, you motherfucker!"
You were gonna die anyways.
That's no excuse.
Yeah.
Getting
I
owned
had a
by
lot to live
ghost.
for.
Are you talking to the dead chick?
Guess so. Yes, I'm
Ask
talking
her
to
what she
the
wants us to do with this. And I grab the body and roll it into the back compartment of the Bugatti and pull the seat back up.
Oh, yeah, I did, but you do have a choice what we do with your body. What would you want to do with it?
So, Drew, what strikes you as the most appropriate thing to do with the body right now?
Probably get rid of it.
Like, in what manner?
I would say get rid of all evidence in general, so I would say burn it.
Okay. So what she will say is, I guess fucking cremate me, you goddamn motherfucker, but you better tell my mom what happened to me, because I cannot just fucking disappear on my mom. She would cry a lot.
I will do the best I can.
Yeah, you will. You owe me.
Yeah. No.
Kane did not believe in doing the humane thing, Drew. So whatever she just told you should do is what you shouldn't do. I say we throw it in the lion's den at the zoo. Indulge, right?
guess you're right. Mm.
So what? What? Am I just a chew toy to you? Is that what I am to you?
More like an experiment, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay, so my life is worth an experiment. What did we learn, Mr. Wizard?
This is so good.
The sassy ghost. I love
That's
it.
Getting owned by a ghost.
Damn.
Friggin' roasted me. All right, this is where he's like,
Come on,
okay, I'm getting
punch
sick of
back,
your
Drew.
mouth, and I'm getting sick of her mouth. I'm literally just gonna command her to go away using my
Okay.
necromancy.
You command her. She does not. So, somewhere on your sheet, Drew, write
Okay.
down, derangement, haunted.
Oh God.
Haunted. She will always be around, always be second guessing you,
Oh my god.
and reminding you that you killed her. And that's not cool, man.
That's,
Oh my god,
That's
fucking
amazing.
owned.
And then we go feed the lions. Lots of time for other scenes.
Although, I feel like this is a good time for a break.
It's
Okay.
really that time already? Holy crap. Hi, Jay.
Yep.
Time flies.
Have people say hi.
So
Yeah, you're
we
on the
will-
stream, Jane.
We will see everybody in 10 minutes for further scenes of indulgence.
Ah,
Praise Kane. So, Sam and Drew, you are in a very nice Bugatti. Drew is having a conversation with someone only he can see, and there's a dead body in the car, which we will hand wave you can feed to the lions, but that will have consequences later. Do either? Okay, do either of you have animalism?
Me?
What was that?
I do not.
I don't.
Okay, cool.
This is a real bonding moment between Hassam and Drew too. I just
Y'all need help.
just this.
Y'all need help.
All right.
Drew's like, you've done this before, I take it? Probably.
Yes.
Jeez,
Well, I kinda have it.
Wolverines one time, that was a thing to watch.
Oof.
So you're driving to the LA Zoo. It's gonna be a while.
God.
Yeah, they're on not quite opposite ends of the city, but close.
wow.
So back in the club, Billy, you're enjoying the time to the music, and yeah, you attract some attention, and like it's goth attention, so it's very much like I hate you, but I'm dancing close to you, in your general vicinity, but I hate you.
Billy just is holding their little Baphomet plush and dancing. Just dancing, watching the others carefully, because, you know, don't touch me because personal space. But at the same time, just watching them, because normally when people react to Billy, it's not favorable, so they just
Okay.
kind of...
You are definitely getting a lot of looks. People are checking you out. And like some of them aren't even trying to be discreet about it. They're just like long look up, long look down.
Hi. Billy's not good with social situations.
That's fine. So you're kind of awkwardly dancing with, you know, your admirers. Justinian, Nora.
I am a businessman above all else, so I'm gonna find somebody dealing drugs. And I'm gonna see if I can meet them in the bathroom or out back to do the transaction. Of course, rather than buying drugs, I'll just drink their blood.
Okay. Yes, you can in fact find a drug dealer in the bathroom. That is where they are
Predictable.
doing business. Yeah, and they have a really nice pharmacopoeia of uppers, downers.
Oh yeah, I don't care what they're selling. I just care what's in their veins. So
Okay. Are you gonna do it in the bathroom?
if I can get them into a stall, then sure.
Okay. Okay. And is this full on murder or just taking a couple nips?
Just taking a couple nips. I'm not gonna kill this person.
Okay. Give me high or low, Harry.
Hi.
Okay, they are not high on their own supply. You are not affected.
Brilliant.
But, so, what is your blood pool maximum and what is your blood pool right now?
So, I think I fucked up in character creation because I have no idea what my blood pool maximum is.
Okay.
I think it depends on
we-
the generation,
It's
right?
like what, 10th generation?
You are 10th generation. Your blood pool maximum is 13.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, then my courage should be like 12 because I haven't done anything yet.
Well, you did mark off a blood point when you woke up this
Yeah,
evening.
that would be my current.
Alright, so yeah, you can take a nip off this guy. They're a little out of it after that, because, you know.
Yeah. Seems like the kind of thing that would put you out of it.
And Dimitri sent me secret notes. Nora, what are you up to?
So Nora's whole thing is, so she is going to spend quite a bit of time kind of like, she wants to find like a spot or a position where she can kind of look out over everybody and kind of like just take it all in. Almost lord over this, even though it's not officially hers, because she's just kind of like, she just wants to judge people for a little while on her own.
Yeah, so you look up, and there is a second story to this bar, and it's not quite a balcony,
Okay.
but there is sort of like a gated walkway. You can definitely just stand there and preen.
Yes. Just want to have like big arms out on the railing and just looking out over everything, and just whenever anyone looks up to me, just kind of take that in. Just like, I want, is anyone looking at me is... After absorbing in as much of that as I can, I want to try to find someone who's just oozing confidence. Just, you know, someone who thinks they're the absolute best.
Yeah, so when you first walked in, there was that whip show going on.
Okay.
And it is over now. And you can see the Domina who was putting it on.
Okay.
She is now in a booth. And she is holding court, you can tell. Because she's got like a really nice cocktail in one hand and a whole bunch of people surrounding her, like in the booth, next to the booth. She's definitely getting a lot of attention.
Interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on her specifically and just watch and take in how she acts, what she does, and see if there's any moment to approach.
Okay, yeah, so you're very much getting a queen bee feel from her. And at some point during the night, she will invite 2 or 3 people. You can tell this is a thing that she does pretty regularly. She'll pick 2 or 3 people and invite them to join her on the smoking patio.
Okay.
And if you're not invited, you can't come.
Oh. So I kind of pick that up as rumors, or kind of like, you know, hey, what's going on here? I just kind of understand what the situation there is.
Yeah, you have enough politics. I'm not even going to make you roll. You see the expression on the faces of the people invited and the expression on the faces of the people who weren't, and just the way that she walks from her table to the smoking patio, which, you know, as implies, there's like an awning. There's some small wrought iron tables full of ashtrays. And there's, you know, about a dozen goth kids smoking their clove cigarettes.
Okay. I purposely did not want to be invited.
Okay.
But I will wait until she invites the 3 and goes out there and closes it off.
Okay.
So I assume that's later in the night?
Yeah, because we gotta give Drew and Sam time to get to the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, I you know, because I'm like, Nora's thing, I'm kind of trying to space out over the course of the night. I don't know if, like, you know, I know we've kind of covered a little everyone else, but she is going to take her time. Nora is watching all of this, and she's honed in on this Domina, and as soon as she has, you know, taken her 3 out, she's like, okay, now it's time. And Nora will make her way to the smoking patio without the invite.
Okay. So it's not necessarily that you need to be invited to the patio per se.
Okay.
But you need to be invited to hang out with her on the patio.
Okay.
And so you get out there and, like, sort of like the same thing. There's like a couple random people smoking.
Okay.
They're definitely giving this woman like space And same thing. She's got a cigarette, and she's got one of the only chairs on the patio, and she's just sitting back and again holding court with her 2 or 3 current favorites.
I will just kind of stand across the patio and stare her down from across the way.
Okay. She does eventually, you always feel someone watching you. She eventually gets that. And she locks eyes with you, and you can tell that she immediately puts you in the competition category.
And I'll just
then
smile.
as she continues sort of like evaluating, there's something about you where she like shrinks back a little bit. Like no one else sees it, just you.
I'll smile bigger and just look. No, kind of just finger wave her over.
So you see her whisper to some of her companions and like do the subtle, not subtle, like, who is that? They all look at you like, oh. And so I assume you're in like full goth drag, right?
Yeah, I dressed the part with my
Okay.
with my etiquette of 4. Like I fit in.
All right, so they absolutely do not recognize the disgraced judge in the news, because and so she'll get up. She's got like skin tight leather spike heels, like big sharp fingernails, whole 9. Lights a new cigarette and walks up to you.
Interesting show you put on.
Glad you caught it. Haven't seen you around before.
No, you haven't. But I saw you, and that's what matters.
You're a producer?
I'm just, at this point, I'll just look away from her.
Where are you from?
Not here.
What, Midwest? Some podunk town back east? This is your first time in the big city?
And without using my dominate, I will just stare at her. Don't talk to me that way.
Okay. So she doesn't say anything. And she tries to maintain eye contact. But she blinks first.
And I kind of look past her to her cronies, see that maybe she like looks down just a little bit.
Yeah, they are like, who is she? What is she? Did you just see that? What the fuck is going on?
And I'll just kind of... I'm not very tall, but I'm just staring down at her as much as possible. That's right. Big fish? Little fish? Which one do you think you are? Really, inside.
Excuse me?
I asked you a question.
I have been running my own dungeon in this city for 20 years. And if you know what's good for you, if you want any place in this scene whatsoever, at least find out who's who.
Oh, I know who you are. I don't have to ask anybody. Just had to look at you for just a second. And then I will look her in her eye. On your knees.
You are going to have to dominate her for that one.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I will make you roll for that. So she does kneel, and she looks extremely surprised at herself. And will look up at you, and she says, "Who are you?"
You can call me Your Honor. And I'll gently pet her head. And I'm going to use that. I will dominate her for as long as the scene takes, until her cronies kind of realize what's going on, and I will just shoo them away. I don't want anything to do with them.
Okay. So one of them walks up, and you can tell they're kind of doing like the check-in thing.
Sure.
But like she makes eye contact and just like shakes her head a little bit, and they just go running back into the club.
I'll walk behind her, again keeping my hand on her head. I asked you a question you never answered. Inside, do you think you're the big fish or the little fish here?
And she will just gasp out, kind of with a sob, "Little fish."
That's right. And I'll kind of kneel in front of her. Dungeon, you said, all on your own for 20 years?
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet. Here's what you're gonna do. When I tell you it's okay, you'll get up, leave, go to this hotel, get the best room you can, use this pseudonym, and wait for me. Understand?
Yes.
I'll stand up, turn my back to her, and just kind of look out from the patio. Just make her wait for a little bit. Go.
Yeah, so she gets up and she doesn't even bother going out through the front door. She just sort of pole vaults in spike heels over the planters that are part of the patio.
Got it. So yeah, so that's Nora's thing. She just wants to. So for those who don't know, do we announce our natures? Is that a thing everybody was supposed to know?
We did during session 0.
Okay. So Nora is an autocrat.
Never would have guessed.
So Nora is going to just do this for as long as possible before the sun starts to creep back up. Using, the variations of contacts, dominate, all the different things. She's just going to play with this woman for as long as possible. Putting her in her place, or at least what Nora thinks is her place, before finishing the indulgence and doing what she thinks Kane wants, and leaving.
Okay. Are you gonna leave her alive?
That's what I've been struggling with.
So how's your blood pool?
Just the -1. Unless the dominate, you want me to take a couple away.
I believe for low-level dominate, you don't need it.
Okay. Other than that, I haven't really done anything, so it would just be the 1 for waking up.
Okay.
So I'm down to 12.
All right.
So I don't indulge. I can easily fill back up to 13 and be satisfied, but I've been told to indulge. So Nora will.
So you could make the conscience check right now.
Okay. It's just the dots and conscious, nothing else.
Yeah, and I will put this difficulty at 7.
Oh, very nice. Nope, disregard that. Okay. Roll dice, where are you? Dice roll. One success.
Okay. So you have this urge to do what your maker commanded you to indulge. And you've got your fangs in this woman. And you feel the temptation to kill her, to do what you've been told, but some part of you just stops short and you can't go through with it.
I have an idea.
Disappointing.
Can I do an idea?
Yeah?
Okay, so I will drain her, to that brink of death and then stop, right? I can't go through with it. So I'll stop. But I'm not done with you yet. And I will bite my own wrist and put it to her mouth. Can I make her my first ghoul?
Yeah? You want to pay XP for her?
How much XP is that?
Oh god, I need to write up backgrounds. Let's say 1 XP for the first shot.
Oh, fuck yes! 1 XP? Done.
Yeah.
I feed her.
Okay, I'm putting you in charge of naming her.
Can I get back to you on that one?
Sure.
Okay. Because for right now, as soon as I'm done feeding and indulging up to that wall, and then again feeding her back, I'll leave her on the bed, and just kind of pet her. I'll see you soon, little fish. See you soon. And I'll walk out.
Okay. Alright. So I assume everyone eventually meets back up at the club or elsewhere.
Yes, because you should check your side. There are things regarding Drew and Azam. Beyond that, though, yes. It's just me sharing what we talked about, Drew.
Yes, Spank My Betty, I believe I did leave a good impression at this club.
Yeah, you did. You might be able to tap it for influence as well.
Thank you, chat, for the call about feeding her my blood. That was good.
Thank you. Is there anything else that anyone wants to take care of at this club? Any further indulgences? Alright, so this doesn't take the whole night. You still have about half of it left to go. You meet back up. Dimitri has, some fluid spots on his clothing. And, Drew, once you get around to checking your phone, you have another text message from Istvan.
Read it.
Why you text your wife?
I didn't text my wife. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
She went to identify the body. She showed the cops phone with text messages from you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't text her.
Well, she doesn't believe you're dead. If it wasn't you, then someone is texting her pretending to be you.
Shit. Is there any way you can trace that number?
How energetic am I allowed to be from taking her phone away?
Good point. God. Just when I think I have things wrapped up with that, it gets fucking more complicated. Jesus fucking Christ.
Out of character. Don't forget your new deal with your new friend.
New deal with new friend.
Me?
Yep.
Anytime.
I don't want to kill her, though. Jesus Christ. I don't know.
That wasn't our deal.
Yeah. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring her down. We can't have the FBI on our tails. She'll use every resource that she has. We'll have to. And he's like, it literally like feels like he's about to throw up, frame her, and get her. She ain't gonna stop. So we got to get her off.
It's weird though, because someone is texting her posing as you.
We need to find out who this guy is. Well, I do at least. So I kind of go up to Sam and I'm like, you seem to be better versed in this. All right, someone is playing as me and texting my wife. She doesn't believe I'm dead. What would you do in this situation?
Assume you're not ready to kill her yet.
No. Especially not when my 2 kids are as young as they are. I will not leave them orphans.
This seems to have no effect on Hassam. Like, kids, yeah, whatever. But it says we do have an arrangement. So yes, I'll mark a pip in my book. I'll handle this. She won't be hurt. Not physically or mentally, or even her job.
Well, you must have your
Got a
way.
link for you, Rachel.
Yep.
Inside. And then I'm gonna head to the tunnels and do that later.
God, I don't like this.
Rank 1.
That
Don't
one's
like this.
that's a fun one.
No,
Yes.
I don't like this.
She won't be hurt at all. Just trust me. When I'm done, she won't want to come after you anymore.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're out of character. I know what you're doing, but my character doesn't know about that technically. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Ask what you're gonna do.
The thing that we made an agreement about. Mine allows me to do that where yours does not, but yours will be useful to me later. This is how we aid each other. This is what makes us family.
Okay, but I'll but one condition: I will only help you with rituals. That's it.
Aren't they all?
I guess so. You're right. I guess make it happen. And then he kind of like shoots his tie, and he's like, and he just heads to the graveyard because he honestly feels more comfortable there than anything for some odd reason.
Okay.
And he's got stuff to do.
Yeah. So coming out of the club, Justinian and Billy, you in particular hear what sounds like a scream, and then it cuts off. And it seems to be coming from an alley behind that dumpster over there.
I'm gonna look to Billy and should we?
Yes.
Okay, and on that, I'm just going.
Billy will follow very closely. And
Okay.
pocket Baphomet.
So you see what looks like another goth girl, and you can kind of tell, in part because you have gone through this very nice boutique goth experience. You know, she's kind of phoning it in. Like, she's laced her corset all wrong. She obviously does not know how to walk in those ginormous platform shoes. A couple flaws in her makeup. But that's sort of incidental to the unconscious bleeding guy in her arms.
Does she smell like one of ours?
Do you have Auspex?
No, but I don't know. This is.
Well, alright, I'll give
Did
this
she
one to
feed
you
it?
for-
Like, did she got her face buried in his neck?
So I'll give this one for you for free. She does not have her face in his neck, but there are puncture wounds. And she is just holding this very limp, paler than pale goth in her arms, just like
You do that?
and she like whips her face around, looks at you, and like fumbles in her purse for a gun. She's like, no, who are you?
That's not necessary. Don't worry. We're not here to hurt you.
Leave, you were never here. And so you both feel like supernatural compulsion, like kind of wash over you, but then just it doesn't do anything.
You same as us.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You should
Relax. No.
You're funny.
Did you do this?
go. I don't know.
I'm gonna go over and just like get closer and kneel down. It's okay, really. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to hurt you. We're curious. Did you do this?
We'll help you.
We are like you. If you did this.
Yeah. All right.
Did you?
Well, I'm really new to this, and I was just really hungry, and I know I'm not supposed to be in this part of town, but they told me that, you know, as long as I was careful.
Well, clearly you've got to be more careful. Who are you with?
Well, my sire's name is Antonio.
Camarilla?
Banderas?
Camarilla. Camarilla, yes.
I'm gonna look back to Billy.
That bad one?
What clans are you?
I'm going
I
to
see.
touch of sleep. I don't know what the roll for touch of sleep is.
Okay. Let me bring up my PDF. Sorry, my computer's being slow.
All right.
Oh my god. This is not good.
It's very not good.
No.
Could I combine my presence in Melpomene to convince her to come with us?
Well, depending on how this roll goes, we might have to carry her.
I really don't.
Pardon me. I looked it up, and then it's like, it works like this power on this page.
I love when that
Nice.
happens.
All right. Unfortunately, it says that this power does not work on kindred.
Fuck. Well then, Billy.
Yes?
This one. Could you convince her to come with us, please?
Maybe. I'll try. Billy will start singing, and the only reason I'm not singing is because I don't know the words, but
Okay.
Trust in Me from the Jungle Book that the snake sings.
All right, so Justinian says her thing, and this woman says, I have to get back to the chantry before dawn.
I'm gonna kill her right here. Like, I have a deep compulsion about this.
Don't
It
know
would
why.
be from
It's weird.
Twitch chat, would it?
You don't necessarily know what that means.
Oh,
No, he means because he's Salubri and she's Tremere.
she could be someone very important. We don't.
But we wouldn't know that because Chantry means nothing to us.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly. She just says that weird word.
Still, I know she's Camarilla, so
Yes.
I'm not gonna let her get away just yet. Because this is, as far as I know, we're at war with these people. So she's coming with us either,
Okay.
conscious or willing, or in an urn.
Now.
I guess it's vampires. That's the equivalent of a body bag for them.
In an urn.
All right, so now, Billy, let's do your thing.
Oh. Okay, so how shall I do this then?
So how many dots of Melpomene do you have?
Have one.
Okay, so that allows you to throw your voice. Do you have any dots in presence?
I do 1 dot in presence.
Okay. And yeah, so we talked a little bit about that combination power that we could maybe work on.
Yeah, we never got to make anything.
We didn't, but this is sort of how that happens, where you're just like trying to combine your powers in interesting ways. And so what's your goal with this person?
To make her docile and slightly pliable. I know it's not going to work the same as dominate,
Okay.
but I figure maybe relax her, kind of almost like she's had alcohol or something.
Yeah, so with presence 1, that is awe, and you can draw attention to you. With Melpomene, you can sort of throw your voice, but I am also going with the canon that Childer of Cacophony are a combination of Toreador and Malkavian. And so that gives you the ability to manipulate emotions.
I do have
So-
expression 4 and performance 4 if that makes any difference.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me manipulation plus expression. This is going to be difficulty 8 because it's not really a power that you've mastered or even fully developed yet. And remember, you can always spend a willpower for immediate successes, and I believe you also got a bonus.
I did get a bonus. What does that give me in vampire?
Willpower.
Okay. Well, then I will spend 2 willpower. Because we don't need this dirty Camarilla getting away. And that was what was the difficulty again? It was 8.
Yes.
Okay, I only have 1 success. It was a
Okay.
9.
That's really all you need. And so you've sort of broken down her defenses. She's like, oh, all right, I can't get in trouble again. I really can't.
There's
Oh,
no
no.
need to worry. Just come with us.
What about him?
Oh,
Is he
we'll
dead?
take.
He's probably gonna be dead if he doesn't get medical help.
I'll call 911 and tell them that somebody fainted in the alley.
Okay.
Then I'll say, let's get out of here.
I assume you ask her to lick the wounds closed.
Yes, yeah, just so he
Okay.
doesn't bleed out while we're talking.
Or, leave vampire bites.
Yeah, that would be kind of a masquerade violation right there. Just a little one.
That
Okay.
explains why we never find vampire bites. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No, that's exactly it. That's exactly the reason. So, do you meet up with the rest of your pack?
Yeah, I'll put her in the trunk of my car. Or, well, if she's coming with us. Oh, wait, she's conscious, so no, she's
Yes,
Someone
she
with
is
us.
conscious. and
Forgot
she
about that
preferred
bit.
Not to ride in the trunk
I'm
of your
so
car.
used to, in every game, whenever anybody comes with us, they need to be carried.
Okay, so the rest of you see Billy and Justinian emerge from the alleyway with this strange woman in tow.
Billy would make it a point not to bring this Camarilla to their actual hideout.
Yeah, so this is still in the vicinity of the club because Nora's got wheels, Sam's got wheels.
Also, it's been a few nights. Is the new haven ready? Ready as in we own it.
Yes.
I purchased the building next door to our trailer. Escrow is cleared. Not only does it have individual rooms for us, of which each is secured, it has a basement, which is also secured. And soundproofed.
Points to the unconscious guy and the girl. New housemates already?
So I believe the unconscious guy was left in the alley for
Yeah.
the EMTs
Oh.
to discover.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're all here now,
Found a
right?
pet.
Who's this?
Uh,
Who's this girl? Why is she here?
Camarilla.
A
I
pet.
believe we're all here, yes, Rachel?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm Josephine. I'm a member of Clan Tremere. And Justinian. Now that it's a disassociative anger. Like, you're angry, it is not your anger, but you are still feeling it.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
Josephine of Clan Tremere.
what are
You
you doing
don't
out?
happen to be a wizard, would you?
I'm not supposed to use those words.
Wizard? Really? Wow.
I've been told I kill wizards. Would I know to
Billy-
kill this wizard?
Billy
Drew's
will.
a wizard. I don't see you killing Drew. Sorry, Billy.
Not wrong. I am a wizard.
Billy will go over to whoever's standing closest to them, either Hossam or Nora. If Nora's back, I don't know. Nora might have gone to the hotel.
No, I'm back.
Yeah, we're all here.
So Nora would tug on one of them and be like, "That vampire, eat her.
Eat the vampire?
Bad vampire."
I just kind of looked to Billy. And
Wonder if touch of pain.
I'll kind of go to, lean in very close, just like, you said Camarilla?
And so you see her, you ask this, and you see her face just fall. Aren't you Camarilla too?
I'm Dimitri. These are my house guests.
Of course we are. What else would we be?
We live in a house. You want to go check it out? I have drugs. You like drugs?
I've never seen any of you at Elysium.
Well, that's because we're from out of town. We just bought property here.
What clans are you?
Skid Row.
She ate a person. They're dead now.
I
we.
attempted to manifest Valerian. Would my eye have appeared at that point as a result of that failed attempt?
Yes.
I'll turn to her and see if she
So-
recognizes that.
So the rest of you, look at Justinian, who currently has a half-moon scar on his forehead that was not there the last time you saw him.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Got some new ink?
And
You
yeah,
hurt?
so Billy, you would have seen him like try and touch her, and an eye would have opened in the middle of his forehead.
Wow.
Oh, hun.
Now, I'm not
was
the
that?
most lethal person here. I am probably the hardest to kill. Still, I am going to try and break this woman's neck.
Oh, ouch.
Okay.
No, no, Justinian, no. Eat.
Eat. Yeah, actually, that's a better idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
Ooh, whoa, wait, ooh.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
her
gonna
a
kind
nice
of get in his
bite.
way and be like, calm yourself.
Eat
Oh.
people.
Oh,
Eat vampires.
No, Billy.
All right. Hang on, I gotta look up these rules.
I thought
But she's a bad vampire.
Aren't all vampires bad? What is your point? I don't
No,
understand.
I'm not bad. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Alright.
sure.
Is anyone paying attention to Sam
Justinian.
right
I
Yes.
was actually about to say I looked to Sam. Like it's literally
now?
what I want
Sam's
to do.
fangs are out and his eyes are fully dilated.
Anybody who gets in my way, I am filled with like a
Oh, no.
deep spiritual hatred.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at her when they're
No, I
talking
know.
about Diablo Rising.
I'm just saying, if anyone
Asimite.
wants to get between me and her, then they will
So,
also get thrown at least.
Justinian,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and give me a strength plus brawl check. If
Alrighty.
you have potence, you may add as many dice as you have dots in potence.
I do not have potence. However, that is out of 5 dice. 1, 2, 5 successes. 2 10s that exploded. Very nice. So 5 successes.
Alright, I'm going to give her a roll to get away. Just to be sporting.
Of course.
oh, she dead. She 100% dead.
Gotta be sporting about this. She botched.
Oh, God, she dead.
Would you say
Oh, you
she
wanna kiss?
sabotaged?
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of ones. Oh my
Yikes.
god.
Oh, my
Yeah,
luck.
alright. So, you sink your fangs into her, and it tastes really good. So, you've already had human blood. Human blood is just like the best thing ever. But now you're drinking vampire vitae. And it's like you've had McDonald's hamburgers your whole life. And yeah, those are good. Kind of. And now you're at a really nice restaurant that specializes in hamburgers. That's what you're getting right now. And so you can drink, let's see, she would probably have about 6 or 7 blood points.
I think I'm full up.
Okay.
I'll drink anyways. I'll get a little bloated.
So what you can do is you can expend blood points to up your physical stats. So you can do that to sort of burn the blood that's coming in as soon as you are drinking new blood.
Okay, yeah, then I'll just do that to bump my physical stats up like a huge amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
So by what?
Do we
Yeah.
all join in on this?
I mean, you can if you want.
Oh yeah, I activate celerity all the way to my new max rank, and I'm like, I might have beaten him with the first bite with it because apparently I'm an ațʟʟite.
Okay.
Might be an addiction.
All right.
Bye-bye, bad vampire.
I'm gonna give this to Harry first.
Yeah.
You drain her of all of her vitae, And normally, this would be when you would stop. But you feel two things. No, you feel three things. If you kept drinking, you might get something.
I'll keep drinking. Let's see
Doing
it.
that would be incredibly wrong, but it would feel amazing.
I'm not exactly one who's well versed on the religion of this whole thing.
Indulge.
I am going to indulge.
Okay. Make a strength roll, difficulty 9.
Okay, and that's with all the bonuses from slurping the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this one, Drew doesn't think this is a good idea, especially if she came from Camarilla. So,
Okay, that is a
problem.
grand total of 2 successes.
Okay. You can sense that you are drinking her essence. Do you want to keep going?
Okay, why not? Let's do this.
Okay. Another strength roll, please.
Okay.
Now, is anyone trying to stop Justinian at all?
Well, there's more
Okay,
than
that one's a little
It's
crazier.
kind of important for my character.
That, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, holy shit. I rolled 4 10s in that strength roll, which then exploded into 3 more successes.
Wow.
9s, right? It's on 9s. That's 7 successes on fucking 9s.
Okay. Well, Tremere don't get fortitude, so she doesn't have that many health levels. So, a couple things happen all at once. You immediately lose the dot of humanity.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
And I need you to make a conscience roll to avoid losing another dot.
Oh, I'm gonna fail that one. Any difficulty? Oh, that's just a botch on that.
Sweet Christmas.
Okay.
Did you just
So-
lose 2 humanity then?
Yes. Diablerie is bad.
Yeah, very
Ow.
bad.
And I'll do it again.
Alright, so you lose a second dot of humanity, you
Mhm.
lose a dot of conscience, and you gain a derangement. You're
Yep.
now addicted to Diablerie.
Oh,
No!
Oh my god.
Welcome,
Alright,
brother.
2 derangements in one session, guys.
so
yeah, I get first
what-
Diablerie of the Sabbat Chronicle.
oh,
Hell
we're,
yeah.
we're not done
Going
yet.
very
We're
well.
not done yet.
Oh,
So, what is your current humanity?
now it's 6.
Okay. I need you to make a self-control difficulty 4.
That's willpower? Or... Oh, no, that's 5. Okay. Alright, so that's 3 successes.
Okay, so you do not immediately frenzy, but this is the biggest rush you have felt in your entire life. You are flooded with tremendous power. And you also experience a lot of memories that aren't yours of a suburban girl growing up, going to high school, going to college, getting recruited into the Tremere. Unfortunately, she was a low generation neonate, so you do not get that. However, if you want to pay the merit points in experience, I will give you the chance to purchase either Auspex or Dominate as in-clan disciplines.
How much would that cost experience-wise?
It would be
5?
double experience. It is double whatever the value is.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad then. I will... So, could I, in theory, buy Auspex and Dominate, or just one?
So you would have to spend the XP you have
Yes,
now,
yeah.
or the 2 that you will earn at the end of this session.
Mm-hmm. Then yeah, I'll spend those.
Okay, to get which?
That's a hard one. So level 1 Dominate is just... That's... And level 1 Auspex is... gotta.
No,
oh, that's
no.
a hard one.
I'm letting you purchase them as in-clan disciplines. So you would have 4 in-clan disciplines.
Okay. So I already had Auspex as a clan discipline, right?
Yes,
Salubri?
I believe so.
So then I'll go dominate.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll purchase that. All right.
Is he buying the merit and the discipline, or just the discipline?
Depends on how much XP he's got.
Wait, so there's a merit and a discipline?
Yes, so you have to buy the merit first,
Yes.
and then you can spend points to acquire the discipline as if it was in clan for you.
Oh, okay, got it. So then, yeah, I'll buy the merit, and then then how much is it for a discipline?
5 for low rank.
5. Oh, so then I could. So
Oh,
the merit
no.
would be.
You're at 0, aren't you?
Yeah.
10. First dot is ridiculous.
Okay, so then I am going to just buy the merit.
Okay,
Okay. Are we good on
and so
all of that?
what you see happen is Justinian sink his fangs into this woman. You see her getting more and more desiccated, and then Justinian will just drop her body, and by the time she hits the floor, she looks like she's been dead for about a year. Drew, you can tell almost immediately, like, oh yeah, she's been dead for about a year. Justinian, role play out your euphoria.
That was good.
What the fuck? What the shit was that?
Yeah, my pupils are just dinner plates.
Yeah,
Fucking
Drew's gonna
third
be
eye
like-
blind over here is a fucking cannibal.
He
Better than cocaine.
killed a bad vampire.
Yeah, but we could have. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now the
What?
camera are going to be asking questions on where she fucking is. Oh my God!
Fuck is
Now
a
we have an
Camarillo?
excuse for them to come after us. They're going to know that in this territory, one of theirs died, or
Will they know any of that?
yeah,
Drew.
when she doesn't show up, they still
Oh.
keep count of their people.
Well, clearly she
We
was a
don't know.
rookie. She was talking about, being told not to mess up again, all that sort of thing. She's not.
Still
an
could have
issue.
manipulated her, man.
Yeah,
You could have got an
Justinian.
inside look.
She had
Let's
been
not-
in our haven. She needed to die.
Let's not. Yeah, we brought one back to us. That's no problem here. Justinian.
Justinian.
Look at me.
It
Yes.
tastes like vengeance, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Justinian, look at me.
Yes, Nora.
You indulged. You went overboard. You lost control. You're learning. This is the step. Remember the lesson from earlier
Oh,
today.
Nora, don't for a second think I was out of control.
Oh, no, you were not. You were not out of control.
I was not.
We can see it, Justinian. We can see your eyes. We can see you. You gave into it.
Beautiful.
Out of
so-
indulgence.
How many people have Auspex here?
Nobody's gonna
not
see
yet.
the stain,
Just Justinian?
except
Okay.
for your NPC. Who's gonna know.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I do not. I'm probably going to spend a point in Auspex now.
Carry on.
Okay.
You do good.
Maybe we should go home now. Duh? Maybe
Go
better
home.
spend it
Good
on-
job.
Today's been a
Yes.
fucking day.
Good job,
I'm
Justinian.
going.
Everyone,
Thank you.
Justinian did what he was supposed to this evening.
What?
I helped.
As did Drew.
We'll have to hear more about this.
What do you tell them, Drew?
I just tell them I killed a person. I don't really tell
I show them the video I recorded on my cell phone, the whole thing.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, look, Billy, another bad vampire.
I look very proud while I'm showing you the video.
Does Hassam do the selfie with the
Hassam's version of that, yes.
No.
Be
Wait,
very careful with the footage, Hassam, because that is an immediate breach of the silence of blood.
I'm sorry, but just
I'm
like
not sure it
picturing Assam going like, over this while this is happening over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure Niels know what that is.
No, you were told. You were
Oh.
told explicitly by Layla, don't reveal your vampiric nature.
Oh, got it. Okay. So yeah, eyebrow raise. Okay, now that we've seen it, you can delete that, right?
In character, oh yeah, of course, deletes. Out of character, oh no, I totally don't have blackmail on Justinian and Drew now.
Of course. Okay, but no, I will say, good job, Drew and Justinian. These are the lessons of Cain, who gave us this indulgence for the evening.
Praise Kane. Can we get the fuck out of here now, please?
Praise King. Can we get the
Dimitri.
fuck out of here now, please?
Now you've got Billy doing it, Dimitri.
I'm a vampire. Didn't you hear?
No,
Yeah.
no, you're good vampire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm
Here
I
I've
don't
been
know.
covered for like 30 minutes.
Wait, really?
Whoops.
Oh no!
Oh, because you got up and walked away randomly, and I had to cover you. That's right. Sorry, that's me.
Or
My bad. Okay. So yeah, Dimitri, you're a good vampire, right?
Again, I don't
Yes.
understand what a good vampire, bad vampire. But they're all vampires. Are all bad.
Layla tells us.
I'm from Romania.
So-
This salting of vampires started over there. We know about bad vampires. They're all bad. Okay, Strigoi, they're all bad.
So I'm going to assume that this conversation will continue at the Haven, so you can
Yeah.
speak freely
Yes.
without.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go home.
The New Haven.
Yes, the New Haven.
yeah, no.
Tell us about the New Haven. What does it look like?
Well, first, as the GM, because I just said the nearest building that was largest, how many stories are we talking about? And what's the square footage?
So, this is definitely in the shipping part of the city. It's near a truck depot. So, this is essentially a 2-story warehouse. And how cool it is depends on how many experience all of you collectively want to spend on Haven dots. The more dots you spend, the cooler and more secure and more luxurious it is.
So,
Well, I had 3 freebie points, I think. I was just gonna give up to our little haven. So whatever that buys us.
Sure.
I had
So, it
2
is.
background dots originally, then I spent 2 last session, and I will also spend tonight's. So with Dimitri, that's 9 already.
Okay, so tell me what you're doing to invest in your haven.
You first. Dimitri.
So, a couple ideas would be security systems. So, at the very low level, you've got bars on the windows. At the very high level, you've got state-of-the-art security systems with passcodes, the sort of biometrics that will work on vampires. So, some will, some won't. You can also have a couple random servants, security guards that you've hired, patrol the grounds, keep on the lookout for anything weird or unusual. You can upgrade the interior so you're not just sleeping on like concrete floor and wood pallets and have like, nice bedrooms, living spaces.
Okay.
Anybody else
Um,
participating in the purchase?
Billy will come up to you guys, and however many experience points this will equal, and just hands you cash
Okay.
that they've
Oh.
earned in tips at the coffee shop.
Well, I got a question here. How far is it to Sunrise?
Get fish a big tank.
Let's say you got 3 hours.
3 hours.
Is Drew, Nora, or Justinian going to participate in XP?
I'll spend some. I'll add a dot's worth of XP.
So is it 1 XP per dot?
Or
and,
current level times 1. So 1 XP for the first dot, 2 XP for the second.
Oh, I see. So it's exponential. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put in it for 1 dot, I guess. That's fine.
So
Fish a mansion taint.
14 plus whatever Nora does.
I'll give up 3. Wait, hold on. Let me check to see what it is I've got to do very quickly. I need 3, and then 5. I'll give up 3. No, I'll give up 3 experience. So
16.
2 dots. So 2 dots.
16 dots.
Well, 3 experience will get you 2 more dots.
Yep, we were at 14. Now we're at 16.
Cool.
All right. And so, Nora, you were sort of launching into everyone, we've got to stick together. And you were talking a little bit about Cain. Do you want to parlay this into a Valdery or a Sermon of Cain?
It's what I was hoping to try to do back in the alley, and as we get back, kind of maybe try to continue that thought. Yes, tie it from the beginning of the night to the end of the night, and just remind us that this night, this exercise in indulgence, testing of our powers, abilities, preferred methodology, the things that we do are given to us by Cain, and we do them for Cain. Remember that.
Alright, do you want this to become a Valdery or a Sermon?
Can you define those two for me again? I'm sorry.
Alright, so the Valdery is the ritual sharing of blood. It is what will bring you all closer together. It's a little more elaborate. A Sermon of Cain is just, ramping people up.
Okay.
And so the mechanical effect, you're going to have to test to see if it succeeds. If it does, then for the rest of the session, which I will push forward to next session, you may add 2 dice to any action meant to directly further Sabbat aims.
So that's the one that has to do with an occult roll, right?
They both require 1.
Okay, so that was why I was saving some of my XP. I need to put dots into occult because I don't have any currently. So I did not build her with occult. Can I spend XP before doing that?
Sure, I'm in a generous mood.
I appreciate you. So for 5 experience, that will get me 2 dots. Which puts me back down to 2 experience points. Alright. Okay,
Sure on
so
that math?
it's 3 for the first dot, and then 1 time, and then current rate times 2 for the second dot. So 3 for dot 1, and then 1 times 2 for the second dot. Right?
All right. I apologize.
I think I could be wrong.
have played so many different versions of that game. That sounds correct.
Okay, that's what I knew. I could be wrong, but I thought it was, yeah.
I keep getting my wires crossed between not only the old LARP rules but the new LARP rules.
Oh, okay. If it's wrong, we'll fix it in post.
Okay, no, that's not how they mention it.
Okay, no. All right. So the sermon gives us the +2 for the session, which will get pushed to next session. The sharing of blood, that increases the vinculum.
The vinculum that you have to each other, yes.
Okay. Ooh. I want to use this on the indulgence night and all the drinking that we've done. Let's try to push that a little bit further, and we'll do the vinculum one.
Okay, the Valdery?
Yeah.
All right. So I assume you grab whatever cup is at hand.
Yes.
And does anyone not want to donate or drink?
And I'll say, this night is indulgence, pushing forward. We have come closer together. We have seen and experienced each other. It's time to finish the evening in the greatest way possible. Bring it full circle, everyone, into the cup.
Wait, what would happen if we don't participate? What would be the ramifications of that action?
You are immediately suspected of being a heretic.
Yeah.
I would do it. I'm going to do it.
I'll do it.
Billy?
Cup time.
Oh, I thought you said, is anyone not going to do it? That's why I'm being quiet.
Oh,
no.
sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was being quiet too.
Oh, apologies. Sorry. So, Hassam, Billy, Dimitri, you're good?
Let's get this over with, huh?
Perfect. I'll do the whole ceremony thing. I'll because she's so new to it, she will have to have like the pages of like the Book of Nod like open next to her, just like okay.
All right. So go ahead and give me charisma occult, please. And then I would like a perception alertness from everybody.
Spend willpower, Nora. Fucking this up is bad.
I was going to ask, can I spend willpower on the
Yes, you may.
Okay, perfect.
You said everybody or just her?
So Nora has to make the charisma occult roll because she is the priest performing the rite. Everyone else, please give me perception alertness.
Great.
I guess I'm going to. Yeah, I haven't spent a willpower, so I'll spend a willpower on this one.
Okay.
Difficulty is
successes.
space is default
Okay.
6, right?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. 4 successes then.
Oh my god! Oh wait, that's wrong.
That's 1 because you spent willpower. Good thing you did. Oh, no, your difficulty's wrong, too.
Yeah, my difficulty's 8. I need 6. My bad. That would have been bad though. That's like a major buff. Never mind.
Well, you still fucked it up.
Oh, well, you got
Three
that
for
1.
me.
Yeah.
No, your difficulty's still 8, dude.
I changed it to 6.
I got.
Oh no, I
Rachel.
am super dumb.
I'm
I
sorry,
was
how
changing
many?
my generation. My bad. I was changing my generation.
I got
Okay,
4
and
in
Billy, you
perception.
also got 4?
Either way, I
Yes.
just got 1.
Okay.
No matter what, Drew only gets 1. Wow. At least it's not a bot.
Good.
4 successes.
Okay.
Is that good?
Check your DMs.
I get a DM?
I look at Nora. I give you the eyebrow of act, don't act. I just assume Nora also did the thing, but if not, Nora's going to be really confused.
No, I will pull. I'll pull the cup back. Finish up the ceremony, and just kind of take a moment.
Billy will stare intently at Dimitri.
Still waiting for Nora to decide.
We've spoken a lot tonight about good and bad. There are those who might think themselves bad, no matter what. Those are wrong. I know you might not buy it. You might not be a true believer. To be honest, I don't even know if I am. But right now, we have to find our way. If you wish to be good, this is your opportunity once more to do what is right in the eyes of Cain, and more immediately, the eyes of the only family you have left. Would anyone reconsider their actions this evening?
Oh, I'm full.
Now ceremoniously end the drinking and finish it up, and I will not say anything more.
Raise sugar canes!
Epic.
Nora smirks at that. and I'll finish.
Okay. All right. All right. So you made your charisma occult, yes?
I had 4 successes.
Okay. All right. So, as far as anyone can tell, the Valkyrie succeeds. And Nora, you receive a text message.
Okay.
It is from the same unknown number. It is an address of a dive bar in downtown LA. Says, you'll be meeting with the Wolf of Burbank. Secure safe passage for the Sabat through the 405-101 interchange. Consider this your proving. Jalan Ajav will be watching, your Banu Hakim in particular. Try not to get any Anarch heresy on you. I'd hate to have to destroy you so soon. And that's where we're in tonight.
That's awesome. I'm gonna have to. I pull out the glossary in the back of the Book of Nod, and just check those terms. Okay, what does that mean? There has to be a glossary, right?
Heretic. Yep, still means the same thing here. Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, jeez. It's midnight already? This is shenanigans.
It is. Okay. Thank you all for playing. And thank you to our audience, subscribers, and patrons on Patreon. Your support is what inspires us to aim higher with our cosplay and deeper with our roleplay. We will be back here next week, showcasing Onyx PathCon along with our friends at Plastic Age Plays, Dork Tales, Occultist Anonymous, and Gehenna Gaming, as we celebrate a wide range of everyone's favorite games. If you don't want to wait that long, catch more thrilling Vorpal content over the week as we play at least 1 and sometimes 2 games every day. That includes Insurgents on Tuesdays, Fallout on Wednesdays, and Alien on Thursdays. Our weekend programming has changed for the convention, so check out our schedule on Twitter, Instagram, or vorpaltales.com. You can look forward to a Mage Chronicle, several Mage Chronicles, along with Frostlands of Fenrilic, Dead Man's Roast, and Scion. We look forward to seeing you all there. And we will be here next week, seeing how these K-Knights complete their final proving. But for now, the sun rises and day sleep sets in. Beloved Shovelheads, please tell our audience when they can next see your wonderful faces.
Hey, I'm Eric at Mormon Recluse on Twitter. I'll be here again next Sunday for Unknown Armies and this game, of course.
Wait, was that it?
Oh, yeah,
Eric,
like
Eric is short and sweet and to the point.
Like, that was shorter than any other time has ever been.
Yeah, and I played Dimitri also.
Love you, Eric.
Okay. Well, everybody, I've enjoyed playing Billy very much. So irreverently, but so enjoyably. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and you can also find me on Etsy at Neat & Co. Designs. New designs coming soon. And you can find me playing again. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, Monday. No, you cannot. That's a break. We're on a break. No game Monday. Enjoy not seeing our faces. Wait.
But only for
Yeah.
one.
Hi, I'm Harry. You can find me at everywhere. It's Slippery Cat. That's pretty much everywhere. And beyond that, this has been nuts. Justinian's realizing how much off the deep end some of his party members have gone, and he is...
You're the one who
some things.
Diablerized tonight.
He did go off the deep end, but
Yes, you did.
No, I went off the deep end, although the fact that not everybody else is, like, completely freaked the fuck out has now freaked Justinian the fuck out. This has been fun. You can find me next year on Wednesday, where I will be playing Jerry in the Fallout game, where I am in an arms race with my girlfriend to get the best gun.
It's amazing. And she's destroying you in that arm race.
I will get back somehow. I'm gonna learn gun fu or something. He's only so much ahead of me.
Hello, my name is Jared, and you can find me at the Real Life Jared on Twitter. And I played today was Drew. Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie. I'm speechless on that one. Anyways, you can find me on Sunday nights on the Unknown Army and on this game on Sunday nights as well. You can also find me on the, I believe, for Nixia Path. I believe I'm in the Maui game. I believe that's at like at 1 o'clock. Either way, come check it out. It'd be tons of fun.
Hello, everybody. I am Steve. Tonight I played Nora. Brain shut down. Yes. Hi, I'm Steve. Tonight I played Nora. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. Find me somewhere. Yeah. Next time you will find me will be Tuesday on the Onyx Path channel for Exalted Essence, and then check me out all over the Onyx Path Con this upcoming weekend. Just find the schedule, check us out.
And I am Elder Checo's online. Come check out the con, and then on Monday, come watch us play They Came From Beyond the Grave with Steve.
Yeah, boy.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I have been your storyteller. My name is Rachel. You can find me Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere on the internet, including Ko-Fi. If you enjoyed this show, toss a coin to your freelancer. We also have a Vorpal Tales Ko-Fi if you want to reward us all collectively. That is also appreciated. You can find me next. Let's see. I will be here Tuesday for Insurgents. I will be playing D&D on Wednesday at Plastic Age Place. I'm playing a Paladin. I'm going to punch Corellian Lorethian in the teeth. It's going to be amazing.
That's awesome.
I will be running Changeling at Onyx Path on Thursday. And I will be here for Onyx Path. A whole bunch, including back here, running their Proving next Sunday. So, for now, the sun rises and day sleep sets in. Those of us with willpower to push through can award votes. All votes award our cast members bonus willpower, which they will surely need to survive the coming nights. That is, audience votes. Cast votes are worth 1 XP apiece. So, in the usual order, who gets your vote tonight?
Everybody had really good moments, but I have to give it to Steve for the Domina scene at the club. That was something else.
Thank you.
Yeah, same. Seconded.
Again, I feel like this is gonna get repetitive, but I gotta give it to Ever, because again, Billy's the best, and just so totally not getting the situation to some extent, and I feel really bad. Because I'm like, no, this is not a good thing I did.
I mean, the Sabat thinks you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
3 nights old, you're already Diablo-rising? Go you!
All fun and games till I Diablo.
I guess
sorry,
my
what did I
vote
say
will
that out
go
loud?
to Justin. Honestly, you have a lot of balls to Diablo-rise. Holy shit. Like, a lot. So,
To be fair, of all
lot
the
of
times to do it, that was the time, because none of us should know what that is or how bad it is. Like,
well, on top of that, like, we made a lot of fucking mistakes tonight. Like, oh my god.
I didn't.
I didn't
Don't
see any
worry.
mistakes.
I took notes on most of them.
I don't
Thanks, Rachel.
I am gonna give mine to Eric/Dimitri, for a plethora of witty one-liners, and also sticking to his guns to, like, not diving into all of this as much as everyone else is. He's I don't know. He's playing a really interesting character right now, and I'm for it. I haven't figured him out yet.
Yeah, that's the point. Thank you.
I want to give it to Dimitri for trying real hard and getting caught, but I'm not. I'm gonna give it to Drew because you let me fuck you up.
To be honest with you, I gotta off camera. I'll tell you
Okay.
You
All
cannot renegotiate your contract, Jared.
no.
Well, this
I
has
know what I
been,
did.
this has been so much fun to run. I hope you have also enjoyed playing, and we will see everybody next week with the Wolf of Burbank.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome.